go. Most of like there's mobile live dashboard, and all of a sudden then we got another notification that someone is going live. Unfortunately, I never have played the. Alright. Forgive me if I'm not like talking as much, I'm just yeah, just kind of just checking on things. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to yet another installment of Ion Fury. Now, I'm pretty sure some people are going to be asking some questions, so I'm going to try and put that all at the bed, rest, whatever. So, first off, I just want to say, I am sorry for starting my stream a little bit later than normal. Basically, in a nutshell, like, I didn't know what I was going to do, per se, today, because while I was kind of, just waiting for time, to go by and everything like that, I was kind of, like, playing around with the Trickster map and Dead by Daylight, because today, as of the stream, and everything, it was the last day to exclusively play the new map on its own little mode and everything. So, I was doing that. And then I was thinking to myself, like, well, what can I, Oh, hey, Lambda. Good to see you. Oh, come on in. Sorry, I was, sorry if I'm, like, a little bit out of it. I was kind of like, I was kind of just going to talk about some stuff, but yeah, so, but yeah, I was doing a little thing. I was just playing some DBD, and I was thinking to myself like, well, what can I do for today's stream? And I was thinking to myself like, well, wait a minute. I know that the Blood Moon event for Dead by Daylight's coming up, and I was wondering like when exactly it was. So I did a little bit of look-seeing into it and everything, and I found out that apparently it was going to be on Thursday, which for this week is going to be my day off streaming. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, maybe I could be able to do that. Maybe I could do some Blood Moon event stuff. Maybe on Friday or something like that. Maybe if I I decide to maybe do a little bit of it off stream and then do more of it on stream and everything like that. Go from there. And I was thinking to myself, well, what can I possibly do for today's stream? And then I was thinking to myself, well, why not try Iron Fury? But for whatever reason, and I don't know why this is the thing, Iron Fury is having this weird issue to where it's like it uninstalls the DLC of Aftershock, and I have to go to like the PlayStation Store thing, to the list and all that, and I have to keep like hitting like the download function in order to to get it to work. Now, the way that I know that it works is pretty much from what you see before you, because I'm gonna show you guys a little something. So on the normal circumstances, if you're playing like in a regular Ion Fear, you have this little background right here. But if you have Aftershock, then you have this right here. So it took me like a few tries where it's like I had to I had to try and install it until I know for sure that this was as everything was. So, but to kind of recap on things, and hopefully you're doing all good today and everything, Lambda. All that. It's good. It's always good to see you. But yeah. So to kind of recap on things, last time I did this, last time I played Iron Fury was when I was playing the Aftershock DLC and everything. We actually managed to finish off the DLC from my first playthrough, and it seemed like we managed to actually kill off Heskel, aka the dude that you see on the right there with the glasses. Even though like we were no longer having a job, we and everything because we were fired. But we were bound. We were bound and determined to find Heskel, and take him out once and for all. Even if it was like the GDF or whatever was on our ass, as well as Heskel and his bullshittery. And now we're going to be doing something I am very curious about, which is play the arranged mode. Now it says play the arranged variant of the original campaign, which is Capital Offense. Now, I have no idea what arranged mode is. I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I'll play that in the future, but I was like, well, why not do it sooner rather than later? Now, my guess, my guess in terms of like what arranged mode might be is, it might be a thing where it's like you revisit the original campaign, but you have DLC aftermath as well. Like maybe some enemies and weaponry and stuff like that. Maybe even like some power-ups from the DLC put on here. I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out together. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of increase the difficulty a little bit. I'm gonna play on Wanton Carnage because I figured I was like, hey, if it's like the original campaign or whatever, then I'll go from there.
Bring it on.
And yeah, this is how they do the little cutscene thing. where it's kind of like like a little comic, like a little comic slideshow, I guess. I don't know.
You're lucky I can't fit a grenade launcher in my bag.
And also one of the things I've kind of noticed per se was that Shelly, at least in terms of like her little picture and in terms of like her little HUD character thing, she now has blonde hair instead of things like brown hair. So. Which is kind of funny to me in a way, because I remember back when I was playing the PC, when I was playing this game on the PC and everything. Supposedly, back when I was playing this game on the PC version, there was supposedly like a thing where it's like there was like, I think it was like a mod of some sort where it had Shelly having blonde hair instead of instead of the other way around or whatever. And I think the reason why, it was that became a thing was because Shelly, aka Shelly Bombshell Harrison, she was on to be like a character from a different thing. To my delight, she turned blonde. Yeah, like I said, she's usually not a blonde in this, but like, I don't know if they actually like just did it on the face graphic HUD or actually did it with the character itself. Yeah, I was remembering like way back when I think like when Duke Nukem Forever was kind of a thing, that there's supposed to be like this female protagonist or something like that, or something close to that, named Bombshell, and I think like originally she was going to have like a white tank top, like short shorts, maybe like boots or something like that. And then like sometime in the future that sometime in the future, there was a literal game called Bombshell, and that was supposed to be like the and I think that was supposed to be like the supposed resurrection of Duke Nukem Forever, but it actually turned out to be something completely different. You think you'll get the DLC because she's blonde? I mean, I will say, like, the DLC for this game, it's pretty good in my opinion.
This is my boomstick.
Oh, so it's now this. Okay. Okay, yeah, they didn't change the character sprite, they just changed the face graphic. Yeah, this is what Shelly looks like in this game. but yeah. Of course, you can pop the toilet lids. yeah, that's pretty much what she looks like, you know, when doing the certain animations. Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, you should reconsider, but if you want to have like some more action from in this game, I'd say, like, you know, it's worth trying out the DLC just for, you know, for the experience alone. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents. Like, because like I said, you know, the DLC for this game was pretty good, and I really had a good time with it.
This is a public service announcement. Return to your homes or face death. We're taking over this town.
Think again, asshole. One good spill deserves another. Your blood for my drink.
Take it, baby.
Nice.
Fry his ass at night. Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my first save here, because, you know, progress. And, you know, as far as I know, that this game does not have... As far as I know, that the game doesn't have like an autosave feature. I reckon that is. Of course, nuke them all. Little random shout out to you know Duke Nukem. Gotta love it. Alright, yeah. Man, it's been a hot minute since I last played the original campaign, so gonna be new even to me. Ultrasonic radar. See spots and run. Yeah, always check trash bags and trash bins. Because you never know what you can find in them. Teleportation, you'll see through time. See, I think, quote unquote, that I think like the little special things were in the original game. Could be wrong though, because like I said, it's been that long since I actually played the original Ion Fury. Peekaboo! Or should I say, peekaboo, I killed you.
Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby.
I'm trying to figure out like where the
Shake
fuck
it,
these things
baby.
come from. Portable medkit. Fix yourself up.
I've got a present for you.
I love it. Jump boost, double jump to freedom. Actually didn't want to get that, but it's fine. Like Stone, Bio Menace, Major Striker, Monster Bash. All very classic titles. Cyber Outlaw. Coming soon, May 2095. I almost thought it said 25. I was like, wait, what? Alright. Every bit helps. $147. And this is where we got found a little secret. song outside just. Self-disperser. I try to say like certain things, like the eatable foods and stuff like that. So. So. Oh, thank you for killing your own boil. One less thing I have to worry about. Oh, okay.
Fire in the hole, assholes.
Yeah, but I do not want to use that. Alright. Alright, I got that. I still find it funny that that in this game they call soda as liquid crack. Alright. Yep. Like I said, I had like the strangest feeling that that this arrange mode was going to feature stuff from the DLC. Case in point, that big old mechanical scooter.
yeah. Some assembly required.
Don't mind. Actually, you know what? Bear with me, because I'm kind of curious to see if they actually mention as to what the fuck the arrange mode is for Ion Fury. Ion Fury arrange mode. Ion Fury's arrange mode is the high difficulty remix of the original campaign, featuring mirrored levels, shuffled enemy placements, and new enemies from the Aftershock, and new enemies from the Aftershock expansion. Ooh. Okay, so it has a little bit more to it than that. The challenges experience players with more intense encounters, altered environments, and added environmental hazards, often described as a master level or Master Quest style reimagining of the base game. Okay. He's like, oh, right. Actually, Furry Shadow's gone live. So, I know exactly who I want to be running into, but not yet. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, I was really curious to see if there's anything more. So, yeah. Alright. Though it went in a completely different direction than I was anticipating, at least we actually got someone. So I will take anything. I'll take anything from that. Up or is that's am I right or am I right? No, up it is, up. Yeet. Our yellow card in hand. I think this motherfucker just called me a flesh bag. I didn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb defused. That's a new one. I've never seen bomb defused before. Curiouser and curiouser. Like that. That's penetrator. More med kits. That's blue key door. I need yeller. I love it.
Nothing that laying down another beating can't solve.
But clearly I turned on the power for something. Ah, that was the previous way I was at. I left.
I spray, you pray.
I always hated these fucking flying things. I always hated those things in here. At least it gave me somewhat of an excuse to get that big med kit. I think I have to like find another one of these so I can dual wield.
Sit down, little girl. This is your final warning.
What are you gonna do? Send me to my room?
I don't know if this qualifies as like, you know, the flashing lights warning, but... Okay. Yeah, now that I think about it, and I don't know if Lambda's still here, but like, now that I think about it, I want to say almost that Shelly might have been a natural blonde. At least from like the stuff that I've seen like back then, but like I don't know if like, you know, I don't know if like if there'd be like any reason or like story wise or lore wise whatever as to, you know, why she and why in this case, you know, she you know, went, you know, she decided not to go. She's, you know, she unblondified herself. I guess we'll say it that way. How is it not, like, hitting them? There we go. Jeez, man. Another portable med kit. And now to make my way out, onwards and upwards. We have the power. Okay. Looks like we have a party over here. Edge. You're probably the motherfucker that tried to kill me.
time to make a splash. Looks like you've blown a fuse.
Damn it.
Battery's not included. Nice.
Okay, well now I actually need that shit.
Nice.
Okay. Oh. Move out, fan out. Some with blue, bleu.
Gotcha. Nice.
Curiouser and curiouser. I got shockatized.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
I've got a present for you.
I love it. Ow.
Well, this is headed in a familiar direction.
That's one way to lose a head.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Gotcha. up on aisle your ass.
Ew, excuse me. I will say, like, I do kind of think it's like a missed opportunity. You know, whenever you, like, you find a mirror, and if you find a mirror and you try to interact with it, where it's like, you know, Shayla doesn't say something about herself or what have you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know, sometimes I really hate when my aim thing doesn't actually aim when I'm telling it, when I'm trying to tell it to. It's fun. Ah, yes, I remember this. Bennett's Steam Letting Co. So, even though I haven't seen the movie in such a long time, but I believe like the original bit was from Commando, where Arnold was fighting this guy named Bennett. I don't know if it was like the first name or last name, whatever, but basically they were having like a little bit of a fight and everything, and then I'm trying to remember, because I remember seeing like a video not too long ago about like the little confrontation about like some parts from the movie and everything. And I think I think it was like about like some various one-liners from movies that Arnold's done or something like that. And it's like I'm trying to remember the scene, so like bear with me. But I believe Bennett pulled out an Uzi and said something along the lines of like, "John, I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes. I'm going to shoot you in between the balls." And then while he was, doing his little chit chat, Arnold ripped out a pipe, I guess like a steam pipe or something like that. And then like he yeeted it towards Bennett, and it pretty much impaled him. And also thus killing him and everything. And then Arnold's character goes, "Let off some steam, Bennett." So. I want to say that there's supposed to be there's supposedly like a like an actual thing about that, like an actual corpse that's been impaled by like a steam pipe or something. Alright. Save game here. Okay, can't get in that way.
Nice.
There's the yellow key. Going yep. for coffee. Oh, what the fuck? Save it there. Ow.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
And that.
I've got a present for you.
Bowling bombs and heavier armor.
Oh, yeah.
Edge. Man, what's what his name called, man?
Nothing there. Oh, you throw quite a party. Nice. Wow, that sucks. You need to unplug.
And of course, with the introduction of the zombies. I appreciate it if you stop shooting at me.
Kaboom! It's a shame you... This isn't really the type of ventilation I specialize in.
Okay, so I think actually what I'm gonna do is I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it here for today. You know, we got a little bit of understanding as to what arranged mode is and everything. So yeah, you know, we'll try to pour a little more of it. I'm not gonna say like next Friday, but maybe like in a couple of weeks or something like that. But you know, we'll see. Because sometimes I may just, you know, randomly be like, you know what, I'm up for a stream or something, so, you know, see what we can do. But yeah, that was part 1 of Ion Fury's arranged mode. I'm definitely curious to see how things are going to be going forward. Alright. Put my controller over here. Makes me go type in my own chat box. I gotta play the waiting game, see if I can actually type in my own chat box, despite the fact like, you know, I'm clicking the bejesus out of it. Wow. It's like, what do you know? It's like, what do you know? It's like I said. Okay, so you guys probably might not see it, but as I was trying, you know, to type in my raid command and everything, I get a notification in the chat about like StreamBot banning a banning a user, which in this case is not a user, it's a bot. Yeah, we are going to end and we are going to raid into the very shadow. I always like raiding in the shadow whenever he streams because you never know when he will stream. Apparently he's playing a game called Sam & Max. Sam & Max Save the World. I've heard like various things about this game. Not just really the game, but like the overall like I guess like series. I've heard of Sam & Max. I've seen him in action. I've seen him in like other little like crossovers and things, but never have I ever really played a Sam & Max game. Don't know if I will, if I ever will, honestly. But yeah, so, as always everyone, I just want to say, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be tomorrow, aka Tuesday. I'm going to be doing some more Elden Ring Night Rain with my Face Duchess loadout that I made for her quite recently and everything. I'll be doing, hopefully, the next two bosses on the main roster. Afterwards, afterwards, my next stream after that will be on Friday, which is gonna be some Dead by Daylight. Gonna be doing some stuff with the Blood Moon event and everything, and let's fight some outside to do some stuff a bit earlier than normal. But I think like probably regardless of whether if I play the Blood Moon event stuff or not on the day that it comes out, it'll somehow like affect the stream change and all that. But Saturday though, we'll be Shoot 'em Up Saturday with more Blood, Refresh Supply. I'll be continuing more of the Marrow. I won't say expansion in this case because it's pretty much like part of the game itself now, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to do more of the Marrow expansion. And then probably on Sunday is when I'll do some Postal Brain Damage, trying to see if I can do the DOC, aka D-Study Days. But until that time and everything though, if you enjoyed what you saw today, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, no usual good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter or even Blue Sky if you want. But until I see you all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.